Hey guys, bit of a different one today. We're going to be having a chat with Pred. We've just met today, we've just had coffee, and he's made me aware that there's a big Tesla community out there that I'm very unaware of. There's a Slack group, there's Facebook things that I'm kind of aware of, and obviously I've just started a new YouTube channel, so I'm pretty excited about that, as you've probably already seen the videos. So Pred is actually, you're like an administrator of one of the groups, aren't you, for Slack and all that kind of stuff? So give me a little blurb about yourself.
yeah. Firstly, hello everyone. I reached out to Rino after watching some of his videos, which I found very awesome, and now I found out that he's only been doing it for about a week or something. So kudos to him, he's done really well. We're with our groups. I'm the administrator of Tesla WA Slack. And for those of you who don't know, Slack is basically it's an app really, just similar to WhatsApp, only in the sense that it is designed for community groups or even businesses. I use it for my businesses as well. We call them workspaces in the Slack world. So you can create multiple channels and dedicate them to different aspects of whatever it is you're discussing. So for example, in our Tesla WA Slack group, we've got everything from charging and maintenance channels right through to clubs and merchandise and one of our favorites, which is events. What events are coming up, as well as our FSD channel, which we've recently opened up, which was all to do with full self-driving. So it's the place to be if you've got a Tesla. You need to get onto Tesla WA Slack.
How do we do it?
Easily. Well, first step is you've got to download the app.
All right. I'm downloading the app, so I'm going to the App Store. If you've got Samsung or Android, then you probably need to go to the Google Plus Store or whatever it is.
Yeah, Google Play Store. So just type in Slack. So as easy as typing in Slack, it'll come up with this colourful symbol.
That's what the app looks like there.
That's the icon. Download.
Open it up. Maybe I'll switch this. All right, so we've just opened Slack. Oops. And then, do people need to get invites or?
Yes. So what I'm doing now is I'm going to sign out because I've already signed you in this morning. So let's sign out, right?
Yeah.
So what we'll do is we'll sign out of this one as well, just so people can get an idea of how it will look like from the start, right? So we'll sign out of that one as well.
Sweet.
Right. Okay. So that is what the screen will look like initially once you download the app.
Yep.
Okay. So then you can obviously go through that, have a read, it'll give you a bit of information there, but it's as simple as saying get started.
Yep.
So what you can do is obviously you type in the email address. What will happen usually is we send you an invite, which already has a link to joining the workspace that you've been invited to. So in this case, you'd receive a link to directly join Tesla WA Slack, right? So if you go down this road, you pop your email in, and then after you've popped in your email, it'll prompt you for the workspace address, which in our case is, for example, teslawa.slack.com.
And I'll pop that on screen.
That's right. But if we go sign in, sign-ins, let's do it via this way. So sign in manually.
Yep.
So your workspace in this instance, as we mentioned, will be teslawa.slack.com. So you can see that there.
Yep.
Right?
Too easy.
So once you've got, now this is crucial, you've got to make sure you've got the correct workspace, otherwise it won't recognize and won't allow you to sign in. So teslawa.slack.com, you go. Now, this is another important bit, you must make sure you've got the exact same email address that the invite was sent to. So in your case, if you want to punch in your email address that you received the invite, brilliant. So now prompt you for your password. Now, it's just as simple as popping your password in, because that's a long one.
There's a long one. You can tell that's computer generated.
I won't be trying to hack into your account.
That's it. Top tip.
So once you join, it actually sends you a little welcome message. Slackbot. So Slackbot is your little, avatar that helps you out in Slack. So as you can see there, it gives you little links to how Slack works and all that. Now, obviously, fortunately, you've got me today. So
yes,
it's going to be a lot quicker. Now, it's quite simple, really. So Slackbot, get out of that. So here you'll see, basically, we've actually got, this is great, actually. This will show people what it looks like. So this is your main menu.
Yep.
Now, at the top here is threads. Threads are like topics that have been started, and every time someone replies to an original thread, this will basically pop up saying that there's new responses, so you can check on that.
All right.
This is our general channel with all general Tesla-related stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, you've got a message from Sir David.
Hey, good old David.
Mr.
Yep.
David Lloyd has messaged you there. Probably a welcome message.
Hey.
Yeah, to say welcome to
Sorry,
Slack.
David. I didn't actually realise that I had this, so I'll get back to you soon.
Yeah.
It's probably been there a while.
Now, we've got charging as well.
Yep.
We've got events.
Yep.
Maintenance.
All right.
And then down here, you've got your direct messages. So, for example, if you specifically wanted to message me,
yep,
you'd hit that plus sign and it'd come up with the directory of all the people that are on Tesla WO Slack, which is our local Slack forum.
Oh.
So it'd be just as simple as saying, okay, find Pred. There he is at the top.
Pred, and a very fancy surname, I like it.
Yes, click his name, and unless you want to do a group message, if it's just myself, you click next.
Yep.
And fire away with your message. So for example, hit hi here, send, and I will receive that on my mobile phone, right?
Yep.
So once I've received that, and I'll just open it up now, I've got a notification there.
Hey, he just opened up his phone, and he got it.
And there we go.
We're connected.
Now, if I like this, I can hold it.
Yep.
And these are my most frequently used emojis. As you can see, Tesla's in there.
Yeah,
and,
good man.
Good old thumbs up. So I'm going to give that a thumbs up.
Perfect.
Right?
And then,
if I want to give it an additional one, I can keep pretty much giving as many as I want. Right? Yeah. Similarly, if you wanted to, hey, look, there was a Cybertruck one there. Do you see that?
Oh, wow. Yes, I want that.
And in your case, we've got a Model 3 one.
Legend.
Now, if I want to remove any, I just click the ones that I've already given, and it's as simple as just
get rid of it like that. Okay.
Undoing it, yeah.
Sweet.
Now, responses are simple. Just type in the response and send.
And then that's
and it pops up there. So, yeah, pretty much a very, very simple way to message. So that's that. Now,
beautiful.
If we go back to here now,
yep,
go to threads,
yep,
you'll find that
hey, the video, that's so cool.
You've basically been alerted that David has shared one of your YouTube videos.
Go right? David, yep.
Yeah. So now these are the responses to the original thread started by David. You can see Drew's commented, and other members commented.
Yep.
So you can now basically choose to reply to David's comment. David's thread by simply adding a reply at the bottom, and you could say,
love it,
glad you enjoyed it, guys.
Yeah.
More to come, right?
More to come. In the making right now.
yeah. And you could hit maybe one of these emojis and send that. Now, this option down here is interesting. It says also send to general. So if it's something that you want people to be made aware of in the instant,
yep.
So in the channel itself, you can select that, right?
Okay.
And then everyone, no matter if they don't check their thread channel, they will still see that you responded. So let's give that a try, right? So when we do that, you notice it's yellowed. It's a bit yellow. That means it's been sent to the channel as well. So if we go to the channel now, Reno, and we go to general, you'll notice down here that it says Reno replied with, glad you enjoyed it, guys. More to come. So that's pretty much that's how Slack works. I mean, there's not much more to it. It's just a simple, clean, effective workspace for community groups or businesses where you can, obviously, one thing that we should probably cover as well is if we go...
What are the main channels?
Oh, yes. Yeah, so the main channels, we've got general.
Yep. So these are the ones that would show up if you received the email from you, is that...
That's right. So either myself, David, and the other admins, Annie, Matt, Mark Fisher, we will send you an invite, and the default channels that you'll be added to are usually general, charging, events, and maintenance, right? Okay. Now, if you wanted to join the other channels, you simply, we can invite you, so you just request it. So we'll send you an invite to FSD, for example. Or,
full self-driving, or
do it yourself. We've got a channel devoted to do it yourself projects, which is quite cool. Yeah.
Like electric trunks and stuff?
Yeah. And we've even got a channel for the upcoming Cybertruck, so that's exciting. So I'll make sure I send you invites to all of those.
Get onto that. All right. And then aside from, you keep going about what else there is.
All I was really going to say is, similarly, you can attach documents. So it's just that attach icon there. If you want photos, it's just that little option there, and just allow access to your camera, and you can share files and documents as well. So Now, what were you going to say?
I was going to say, aside, obviously, Slack is one aspect, and obviously I'm very new to Slack, so I had no idea, even though I had received the invite, even though I had gotten the email, and then I just opened up this and didn't even know that I didn't have all this. But then I found that Facebook is probably an easier way to kind of connect with people. So I joined a lot of groups like Tesla Model 3 Australia, Tesla Model 3, Tesla Model 3 Worldwide.
Yeah, so a
like
shortcut for this too, if you want to find it, hit that tab down there, go to groups, go to your groups up here, and it'll show you all the groups that you have basically joined. So there you go. So you've obviously joined a lot there. Yeah. Well, I was just looking like Tesla Model 3. Yeah. Which goes to show how enthusiastic Tesla owners are, aren't they? Yeah. Once they get a car, they just want to be a part of everything. Yeah. But worth mentioning. Yeah. Tesla WA Slack. We also run a Facebook community. Yes. Group called Tesla Meets. Now, the main purpose of Tesla Meets is to connect local Tesla owners. With the communities, local communities, right? So it's a means for any aspiring or interested people to come along to these public events that are held at public venues and have a look, sit in one and hear from real owners what these cars, how amazing these cars are, right? So that's a great one to like and follow and be a part of. So this is linked to Tesla WS Slack. It is hosted by Tesla WS Slack. So you'll find if you're not on Facebook, you'll still receive all event information on the events channel of our Slack group. Okay, so you need to go back over here. Yeah, so in this events. One there, you go, just like that. And if you wanted to specifically search for an event, just hit that search little magnifying glass there. And fire away and you could search for a specific event or whatever it is, a topic of your interest. So, cool. Is there anything else? Because obviously, I'm also on Twitter. I don't really check it that much. I just follow Elon, I guess. That's the only other social thing that I'm on. YouTube, aside from that, just following the comments and stuff. But anything else? To be honest with you, on Twitter, what's the best way to get in contact with you, for instance? Because obviously, you're one of the admins. David's probably one of the admins. I guess. Honestly, we always say to owners the best way to contact the admins is through Slack itself. Slack itself, all right. Yeah, we're always on there. We're always active. We receive notifications, and we endeavour to respond to everyone as soon as possible. So, in most cases, people like myself and David, who are super active on there, we'll get back to you within a couple of hours, and definitely not more than a day. So if it is something urgent, you can find our contact details on Slack as well. So, which is quite cool, isn't it? So I'll show you that bit. Yeah, because I'm assuming that's, so say someone's a new member, they haven't actually engaged all these channels or whatever they're called. How do they contact you? Do they just look up your name and they can find you? Yes, that's right. So in this case, you've already started a conversation with me. So you can just hit Pred. And if you click my photo there, you'll see all the stuff that I've chosen to make publicly available, such as my number. Oh, see, that's there brave. Are some there are some owners though who don't. And that's perfectly fine, right? We don't expect everyone to want to show their number. But most people you'll find one thing that they must have to join Slack is an email. So in any event, so you'll have an email to email the person. So cool. All right. And there's a great little option where you can put your name, what you do, so sweet. Yeah, that's Slack for you. Put a little photo of yourself, or in our instance, our cars. Our pride and joys. So I like it, man. That is Slack, and trust me, it might take a little while to get your head around it in the beginning because it is such a congested workspace in the sense there's so much going on. But once you wrap your head around it, Reno, you will love it. You will love it. It's an absolute great place to discuss and share our cars. And well, thank you so much. And I think the follow-up will have to be about your involvement with Zap, or about Zap and all that kind of stuff. Yes. Look, I don't like to. Yeah, like I said, I'm not one to, promote my business within. That's one thing I'm very conscious of. Do it. Come on. Yeah. But if anyone's ever curious about what I do and what it is that I'm trying to do, they're more than welcome to message me through Slack. And we can do another episode on that. Check it up on YouTube so people know exactly what we're up to. What a star! What a star! Thank you, mate. Rino, pleasure. Thanks for having me over. And thanks for the very quick interview. That's awesome. And I think he's wearing the right T-shirt. So Model S owner wearing a 3 shirt. Oh, you can see where his allegiances lie. That's right.
Good man. Well, thank you for staying tuned, guys, and like and subscribe. Give Pred some love. Let him know about it, and I'll see you in the next one. If you're buying a Tesla, use my code or David's or his, and as long as you get in the car, that's the main thing. Have a good one, guys.
Awesome.